Alright. Good evening, fellas. Today we are back. We're playing some Demon Hunter again, and I really like this slow list, including Jace, stuff like that. We did have some low rolls with Carrier yesterday, but I think we're gonna be good. And actually, together with the stream and also a little bit off stream, I managed to get the win streak of a lifetime. I think this is 11 wins in a row, which is something that I haven't gotten in Legend for a good while. I also moved the microphone a little bit because I haven't been super happy with the sound on the VODs. I think on stream it's been okay. I'm not entirely sure since I'm not watching it at the same time. I'm just reading the chat. But hopefully this is better. If I blow out you guys' ears, tell me in chat because I don't know, I just want to improve. But yeah, I'm super excited to play this. I'm farming for my 1k Demon Hunter skin, but it's still like 200 wins away, so I think we're gonna have to work a little bit on that. So we might actually try something else before we get it, but I feel like this is a list that I'm gonna be playing a lot, maybe on my own. I really want to learn Shaman soon. We just keep the Dread Prison Glaive. It's not the best in the mulligan. It's pretty good. Like, it's definitely a keep. But still, like, you usually don't want to play it on turn 1 unless you get a Battleborn Vanguard or a Fossil Fanatic. I'm kind of rethinking a lot about how I play this. This is probably a real-life warrior. And by the way, like, yesterday I ran with an Eldrachi Warglaive as my last card, which is, it worked out alright. Not too good, but I've decided to play a Rostrot Viper instead. We could trade it or we could just draw one here. Actually, did I get this and not see it? Total noob, right? There we go. We draw one. So against Warrior you can kind of just go as hard as you would like, right? Before turn 3, they're not gonna remove anything unless he gets the axe, but that would require the coin. Or a shield slam, but honestly, like, using a shield slam, I think they just run one of them. Totally fine. I'm gonna play my other Fossil Fanatic here. Keep drawing. We're not equipping the glaive yet. I feel like the glaive is better to kind of save a little bit, but honestly, not that many things that you can run it into to get value against Warrior. Like maybe Nelly, but you know, when they play Nelly, it's usually a little bit of a game over. We could trade this Rostrot Viper next turn depending on what happens. I really like to save the coin for Carrier if I have her, just to get her out quickly. I think it's bait to go for the value and draw here. I feel like this is way better. Sigil of Summoning is quite good. Also multi-strike if my thing sticks. But I'm going for Sigil of Summoning here. Make sure that we don't overdraw. So this is quite awkward for him. He can't kill this with just a what's it called? With just an axe. Because one shield shatter on nothing. We like that. So if we can like tempo hard enough, maybe we can bait him into letting us play Carrier Felsoul uncontested next turn. Let's go. I think we want to go Chaos Strike together with a Nagaling. But Sigil of Summoning might mess up my board. Alright. We have a lot. Like, we have all the Fel spells of our dreams here. We like it. Back him. So this will summon 2, which is kind of bad because it's gonna like anti-bait him to do something. He only has 1 shield shatter left though. So I feel like this is a really good carrier. We could also send in a predation on this. Unless we draw Zillag here. But I mean, if we put in a predation in this, it's just gonna need 1 damage to hit. But I think we actually need to kill this, right? Because we need 5 spots for her. So we have to make this trade, which I don't like. But I'm gonna do it anyways, because it's the strongest play. But this is like a very clearable board for him. I suppose we have to predation just to make sure that he dies. I mean, I guess we're kind of farming for Jace here, but it sucks that we have to like overkill it a little bit. We go, but you don't want it to stick, right? But this is a very brawlable board. It's a very Onyxiable board. Bum, Onyxia here. And that's just a full clear. I mean, if we find a multi-strike, I suppose we could kill Onyxia quite easily and then hit him hard. See, how much damage can we pump this up with? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is fine, right? We're gonna take 8, but I think taking 8 against a warrior is kinda decent. We could also go Kurtrus, but I kinda wanna use my Fel spells here. And now we wanna go look for Jace as quickly as possible. I think we should actually trade the Need for Greed and then maybe go Fel Barrage. Could just play this and trade the Viper, but it feels like he might Rukara soon. Yo, what's up, Kareem? Hope you're having a good day. I'm enjoying me some Demon Hunter, as I have done the last couple of days. It's a lot of fun. I actually got a huge 11 win streak with this yesterday. Whew! Quite good. This is not the list that I showed up in the video. This is a little slower, but I definitely still like both of them. I hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. Nice of you to check the stream out. Now we could go Kurtrus and actually get a bunch of damage in, but I'm scared of Nelly. I mean, Nelly might just be a one-shot. But I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do. I don't think we have any other chances. There we go, hero power, smack once, hero power. I don't think we need this. We could take 5 face, but I think it's too risky. Like, we always go face here with this. I know we still would hit the face, but honestly, like with the Mr. Smite and stuff, I feel like we just kind of wanna save our health a little bit, because it's gonna be hard to straight up OTK me from here unless he has amalgams. 8 armor. I mean, if we find a multi-strike, we can kind of mitigate some of this armor. That's a good Need for Greed. I think we're gonna have to trade the Viper soon, though. Pretty good, school teacher. I mean, not really a good hand, because that thing is gonna smack me hard. Trade this. I mean, we could deal a lot. Oh, but this is the play, I suppose. And can I get 1 damage? Guess I could just... Maybe we just go wide here, but I think I'm dead. Possibly dead. What else could we do? Fel Barrage at least. Maybe Chaos Leech. It's always 3. So I guess I heal for 1. I guess, but I mean, maybe it didn't get Mr. Smite. I always think they get it. If we get a good, like, Lady Setino going, we could deal a ton of damage, but this is looking quite bleak. Right now, Warrior is like, it's ascending to S tier. So I've heard, at least. It's not quite there, because it does have some bad matchups, but almost none. I feel like if you just want to counter Warrior, if that's your thing, if you hate it that much, alignment Druid is the way to go. But 100% you're gonna get nulled along the way. And I've played against like 45% of my games or so are rogues. So I feel like trying to counter rogue or trying to do good against rogue, way better. I mean, Zillag here wouldn't be totally wrong, right? There he is. And he does take us places. I mean, we could also low roll. This puts us to 3, right? And now we hope they kind of go for board clear. 2 on this. The worst snipe. I mean, if these stick, which they won't, I mean, they might stick if he doesn't have board clear and if he doesn't opt for the kill. Right? It's like 15 or something, 14. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. A lot of damage. 1 Rokara. Very scary. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's like in between for me. It's almost 8. What's up, Kopjäger? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Always nice to see you. I'm having a good time. Yeah, it's going good. Actually, like, this is my first game of the night and it's a warrior, but you know, that's how it goes. But check this out. Look at this winning streak that I got on yesterday. What? 11 in a row? I'm not sure if I've ever gotten 11 in a row in Legend before. But I lucked out a little bit and I didn't see that many like super meta decks. I got some, of course. Oh! It feels like a mistake. Lady Cethino will literally do nothing here. I mean, wishful thinking. Maybe this can work. I mean, I'm taking 9 and I die to Mr. Smite next turn. I should have played this. But I mean, I'm basically giving up here. I don't even know why I keep these in hand. It's like, maybe I can swing back if he goes Shield Shatter again. Well, this is like the first Alexstrasza I've seen in a year. You gotta respect it though. How are things in Wild? Is it any good? People happy? I kind of want to... Like, I was looking at some videos and streams and stuff and when people were playing on some lower levels and they saw all kinds of classes in Standard. I was like... I don't want to lose because I like to be on high rating. But also, I kind of want to play normal Hearthstone and not like uber meta. It's a good Slither Spear, but I don't think you ever keep the Barrage. It's a Golden Mage. It's a 1000 win mage as well. So if we're really lucky, we get to play against a mage, which it's like a hard matchup. Like, oh, we have a hand. Like, we have a decent hand. It's not the nuts or anything, but it's all right. Getting a free predation can be huge. Especially if we see like an early treasure guard. Also multi-strike if we find a Dread Prison Glaive. Insane. Ah, it's always a rogue. Who am I kidding? If you're playing rogue, you probably have 1000 wins on mage. It's like the real pro classes are rogue and mage, right? Rogue, mage, maybe warlock, maybe priest, hunter, paladin, shaman. Those are the classes. It's about all of them. Oh! Multi-strike. So, a good thing about playing against rogue is that sometimes their deck just doesn't work. If they play like Jackpot, like he's gonna do now, and he doesn't have a null, and he just gets bad cards, they just win. So there's definitely a lot of RNG to mage right now. It's quite nice to have this. Oh my god, we can just bomb him with a ton of damage. Do we ever do it? Always rogue, man. Yeah, that's true. It's always rogue. Hey, we could actually use these barrages, but we need to spend our mana. But I suppose we use one. I mean, having both is quite good against prep into Vessel next turn. But it's not like I'm gonna let 2 mana float, right? Like, Vessel sends both Fel Barrages in. But I feel like we can set it up a little bit, like, a little better. Actually, cards that I would like right now. Carrier in 2 turns. Or 3 turns, I mean. And I think a Need for Greed would be quite nice now. I mean, we're both having a pretty slow hand. This is like Tooth of Nefarian bait. I'm still gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna spend it. Like, if we keep drawing this like this poorly, we might as well hit a Jace on 8, maybe. Then we're just gonna smack him hard, so we can use our Fel spells. But I'm like, Multi-Strike is the card where I never use it just to curve out, right? It's too valuable. But against Rogue, it could be pretty difficult, but he could also, like, summon big taunts. Like, you usually want to get the Paladin spell that summons a 5/5 with taunt, or the one that summons, like, 3 statues. It's a very good card. Oh! If he ever dredges whatever he gets from this, it's gonna put out Crab. And since Crab is colossal... Oh my god. Feel of Stripe is very good. No, yeah, Feel of Stripe is very good if we actually manage to stick a Ladies Athena. But it has to be a leech, right? I kind of want to draw, but it has to be a leech. And I'm scared of the dredge, but I suppose we have to, right? Also, 1 hit powers up our Chartreuse a little bit. But we're not getting the premium cards right now. I wish I could have gotten draw, but hopefully he doesn't have gone fishing here. Because gone fishing means that he dredges the beast, and then that's gonna tutor out the crab. And then we just have, like, a non-board against a crab. Now we actually might use the Multi-Strike. Chaos Strike. I think we have to Chaos Strike here. Need to cycle a little bit. Multi-Strike comes down. But I mean, we're floating so much mana. Suppose I just go. Just chipping away at him. Like, he's at 11 though. Nothing has happened this game, but we have to look out. I feel like he's got a dragon, like dragon crystal, whatever it's called, Drake Fire Amulet. Yeah, that's chilling in his hand. So he's just waiting to get that, trickster. I'm trying to remember all the names. I mean, I had it under control. Easy win. But I mean, that's kind of what I meant when we started the match. Sometimes the rogue deck just won't work. Like, not that they really draw poorly, it's that they discover so poorly. That was like a non-game for both of us. I guess that chip damage, it's a good thing. Spend your mana. That's like the one thing. If you're here chilling, you're trying to get your first legend, there are a lot of like tips that you can follow in every single matchup that will kind of win you games. One of them is go for like curving out. Spend your mana instead of worrying about value. Very, very important. That's something that a lot of people don't realize, because let's say you have a Viper, right? Want to use this to blow up his weapon. You have nothing else to play and your hand is super dry. You have to tempo it. It's gonna be like putting something in place way better than like not spending any mana at all. Why it's so, like, it's incredibly much better to do that. Why? I don't really know. Because it's just good to play cards. one of those things. Like, worrying about value, almost never a super good idea. If this is a druid, we always tempo the fossil fanatic. This is like one of the things I was talking about. Like, the best play is probably fossil fanatic. The only reason why I'm scared to do it is because I'm scared of Tooth of Nefarian. I could just trade both of these. That means that I spend my mana, which is pretty alright. But if this sticks, it's gonna be really good. So I'm gonna give it a try. But yeah, like, curving out, super important. That's like, I think the two most important things to do if you want to improve super quickly and get to like diamond rating or something is to always hard mulligan as well. Like, play on curve and always hard mulligan. Like, good enough is never good enough, in my opinion. We want to slap here to draw. And since it's a druid, he's gonna be a little slow. So we want to play our other thing. And it's better to trade the Need for Greed here because it's a better draw if we top deck it. And hopefully this sticks around a little bit. But I mean, like, if you want to get to a decent rating, it's just pretty good to follow a couple of rules. Almost like playing solitaire a lot of the time. Overtrading is something that low-ranked players are doing a lot. But I mean, I have fallen into that trap. Like, before I was way better at kind of seeing when I should trade, because making a trade is usually a very, very big decision. We always go school teacher next turn. He's probably not gonna Onyxia me, right? Or he's not gonna scale me. And I can squeeze a lot of damage here with the Chaos Strikes and stuff. And we could draw one. That would mean that we draw two. I think Fury might be better here. So what I'm thinking is that he's gonna taunt me soon and gain armor. Then I kind of want to get a Dread Prison Glaive to go through it. Alright, now we can kind of chill out when it comes to our board. Maybe we just bait him enough to play a Gales of Onyxia here. Trade everything. He might need that anyways. And if he has a clear board, we drop Carrier next turn. So it's time to hit him hard. No, we always draw Zillag together with Carrier. Well, well. Alright. Quite low. I could have pumped my damage with 2. This is good. Fel Barrages can go past his taunts now because he's at so low HP. What could we see? We could see alignment, which would just be lethal for us, I think. We could see scales. Yeah. It's a shame, right? We would have had lethal if we didn't pull Zillag. But still, how much damage do we have? We have 4, 5, 6. Almost, right? Okay, that's lethal. Big time. Do it like this. Go for even some more damage. That's why people don't play Druid. I mean, I feel like if you want to play Druid right now, it's definitely alignment that you have to play, right? Because it counters Warrior. It's one of the few things. And I really love, like, the chip damage that you get throughout the game when you play Demon Hunter. I really like, what is it called? Not Fury, but Chaos Strike. I like to cycle with that card. It sucks when you just cycle with it, where you just pay 2 to draw a card if you can't, like, get value from the hit. But I don't know. I feel like it's a really nicely designed card. And I guess it could have been a little underwhelming if it wasn't for the Fel tag. Like, the Fel tag does a lot. We keep 1 Vanguard. We don't need 2. What were we saying against the other mage? It's never a mage, it's always a rogue. Probably. Oh, we have the Dread Prison Glaive. Usually don't want to go Dread Prison Glaive on turn 1 unless you have a Battleworn Vanguard or a Fossil Fanatic. But this is definitely a justified turn 1 glaive. Usually, like just weaving in a hero power on turn 1 is quite strong. Now we have some decisions, but it's way better to go Dread Prison Glaive than Alacrity here. Because if we were on coin, we might have gone Alacrity and then Battleworn Vanguard, coin, hero power. But since we're on the play... Okay, Battleworn Vanguard instant dies. But, I mean, at least he pings it, right? And we get some damage. Like, he goes ping and he hits with the Naga. Then we could trade with our weapon. Turn 3, we don't really have a turn 3 play. Might be looking like... might be a Sigil of Alacrity. Wow, it's a huge turn. I mean, it felt like I had the situation under control, but quite huge. Puzzle Fanatic. Pretty nice. Literally does nothing except put some minion in play. Guess we could Puzzle Fanatic and... I could trade Alacrity, kill off both the 2/3s. I think that's actually better. But then I won't have a minion in play, but it's just gonna get tossed to the wolves, right? We want to make sure that we power up first. Trade this. Alacrity. Actually, I should have traded that first. But it didn't matter. Kinda sucks not to have a board, but it is what it is. Now we have a bunch of school teachers though, which is nice, and we get to draw two cards next turn. So there's at least 2 turns before he pops off, which is kind of good for us to know. Hopefully he doesn't have a school teacher for next turn. I wonder if there is something in the school teacher pool that can prevent him from popping up in 2 turns. Not sure about it. The Viper will never do anything in this matchup. Leech is it's okay. So this can never be outcasted. That's the problem, right? So we can't hit it with 5. If we could have gotten that 5 damage from it, it would be huge against a Siren, because he's most likely not gonna play 2 when he pops up. I feel like playing some Mage soon. There are a lot of classes that I want to get into. One of them is Shaman. Talked about it before, but it looks so cool. Like it's a burn style freeze Shaman that doesn't really run any burn. It's all about playing Nagas and kind of eating your opponent's hand with Mutinous. That's his name. I always just call him the Frog. This is a little bit rough because he's gonna pop up next turn. We could trade like this. Play the Nagaling. Should we just go big? A good thing about not having a board for his pop-up turn is that he won't have anything to like burst flame and stuff. I kind of want to play both and draw a ton though. Like I'll draw 2. But I mean, I would literally not swing into anything. We could take the value trade. Maybe it's just Slither Spear and stuff. Maybe it's just School Teacher, right? Probably. Has to be Chaos Strike, right? Actually, it's a pretty good Chaos Strike right now. Then we can use the Leech. Get past something else. Get to deal 3 damage face. Squeeze him a little bit. Feels good. So depending on how his pop-up turn looks, I mean, he already has the Nagaling, so it's gonna happen. Hopefully he just got a bad. Yeah, Wildfire, that's quite... not the best, which is good. Like, I think a first flame would be really bad here. Of course, he already had the first flame. But I really like to pick first flame on this because it gives you so much fuel, especially if you have draw or discover. Like, looking at it right now, it seems like he had a pretty good hand. I need 2 damage, which isn't impossible. Because we're gonna need to kill off the Siren, but his board is getting, like, getting pretty juicy now. I mean, maybe Fossil Fanatic was the way. Draw 2. Give me some resources for this turn. I mean, we don't have any, like, big board clears. Oh my god. Okay, break this. Get some Nagas, please. Just Nagas. Going up to 4. Ignite. Wait a minute. Okay. I think we're dead. I mean, there's no way to not die here, right? Yes, 10, 12. Oh, super dead. I want to see what I draw, you know? Predation. Onto anything. It's a pretty strong pop-up turn. He wasn't playing the hero power variant. I have actually been wondering a lot about the burn version, or like the ignite version, because now you have polymorph jellyfish, which seems pretty good for 2 different reasons. One, you can get a bunch of spell power. It's great. It's a great discover. It gives you 2 spell power when you play it. It's kind of nice, right? If you play a deck with like 1 ignite and 2 fireballs, something that I've been like thinking about it in the shower and stuff. But also it's quite nice against Nelly, right? You have a real life polymorph now. You can poly Nelly and just kind of dodge a death. Let's keep the Dread Prison Glaive. I think this guy might be a shaman, because shamans are going to be popping up, because a lot of really high ranked players are playing shaman right now. And as with before, just want to play this and then go Battleground Vanguard. I think Demon Hunter is like, it's such a nice deck to play. It's pretty straightforward and pretty easy, to be honest. Now I have a feeling that this is a rogue. I don't know why. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward, but you are going to be faced with like important decisions and some pretty hard plays. Like, you guys have seen on stream before where I kind of choke and I miss obvious lethals that are pretty early. And it's also like, it's also definitely a skill to kind of, because you have so much just burn damage, I suppose, like buff your attack. You're going to chip away a lot, and if you can kind of see a lethal coming 3 turns ahead by just getting them, especially if you have like Dread Prison Glaives or something, I think you're gonna be really good at this deck. I'm actually gonna squeeze this for value a little bit, but I can't not play 2 mana, right? Now it's too good to have these together. Also with Fury, we can wait at least until it hits 3, right? I mean, before I wasn't as like, it wasn't as important to me to wait with this, but now I kind of want to wait when I have Jace, right? Jace can do a lot. You're gonna get, worst card ever. Like, they're gonna get so many of them, that's the thing. What's up? Gear off, finding it hard to get all the cards. Yeah, definitely. What's up, NS Con? Hope you're having a good day, dude. I'm definitely having a banger of a day. I guess we go Vile Call. Yeah, you know, it's always a struggle to kind of find, kind of get enough dust if you want to play a lot of decks. I would recommend finding one deck that you really like. It's gonna be hard nowadays though, because man, there are a lot of good like legend viable decks. Like top legends, it's pretty like the meta is pretty narrow. It's just rogues and warriors basically. for just like a legend climb. You can play so many different decks. And I feel like there's a deck for everybody right now. Whoop. So, problem with... I mean, he's not gonna step the knoll to play it to kill a 1-1, right? Oh. Okay, we can make this hit 6 now. Problem is he's gonna rest this soon. It's really nice to see you here, man. Let's beat to 6. Wish so hard that I could play this. Oh, no problem, man. What classes do you like to play? Gonna heal for 4, but at least we'll get to hit him for like 10 this turn. We just want to go wide against a rogue. That's usually like the tactic. It's a proven tactic throughout the year. I wonder what he has though. Why he thanked me. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, true, right? And he's so annoying. Woo! DH and looking at Priest. Yeah, I really recommend Nagia Priest. It's a lot of fun. It's also super strong against Warrior, or like super strong is like... We always play Big Boy Kurtrus here. Both are great. I mean, this Demon Hunter list, I can show you another one if you want a little faster. If you've seen my Demon Hunter video, that deck is quite nice as well. But right now, this slower version kind of working better for me, but I'm in a way slower meta. So I didn't use this one to hit legend. I used the faster one, which is usually like, it feels better for me on climbs to play faster decks. Yeah. Who remembers this? I mean, I've seen it in Rogue as well. Oh, and there she comes, Maru. All right. We can do it. We need 4 damage. That's not 4 damage. It's 4 damage, but not this turn. This sucks so hard. I mean, he's gonna heal for 4. This... Maybe we're just gonna try to draw ourselves closer to Jace, yeah. That's a Jace next turn. How much do we have, though? We have 2, 5, 6, 7. Just a 7 Jace, but it might be enough, unless he kills me here. I mean... Is it just a 7 damage Jace? Throw me a Fury. A multi-strike. Oh, I can't play it. Wait, is it really just a 7 damage Jace? What have I played? 1 Fury for 3. 1 Chaos Strike. 1 multi-strike. That's it? If I play this, they're all gonna have to snipe his face. Is this really a 7 damage Jace? I think it is. I mean, I don't know. Might have forgotten something in there. I don't think so. Oh, he just dead. One off. It kind of hurts. But man, that Maru, it's unstoppable. Like, if you go long against a rogue that summons a Maru, oh my god, they're gonna summon... First of all, they're gonna summon the first one. Then they're gonna summon the second one with the rogue card that costs 5, whatever it's called, the stash something maybe, and then the third one, and then all of those are gonna shuffle in shards in your deck. So I was like playing against a guy who had like 4 of them out at the same time. I was kind of hoping that he would scabs me just to get them back in his hand. I mean, my favorite decks at the moment are Demon Hunter. That's it. Now it's Demon Hunter and Naga Mage and Naga Priest. I feel like those are the most fun. And they're all pretty strong. Like Naga Mage, I could just jam Naga Mage for hours until my brain kind of turns into dull from thinking, because you need to make some pretty quick decisions with it. Just hit here. I mean, this is a nice combo if we get to that point. This is a rogue, by the way. You can see that it's a rogue because he's chilling with the non-golden hero power. Or maybe the Sparta, the non-golden shaman. It's a rogue. This card is actually really good right now. Just trade it. So yes, my faster. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you after this game. Just remind me if you stick around. Yeah. But it's like very similar to this, but yeah, it's on my channel. It's my latest video, like my latest non-stream, and then I also did a stream afterwards with it. So, do you have a lot of legendaries, or is there like something you're missing? Because in that list, we're not running Jace. We're running Zillag, Kurtrus, and Caria, and of course Cetino. I think if there is one legendary that you don't need to run, it's Caria. I'm thinking about taking her out because she's just kind of... She's really good, but she's not been working for me. That's about it. I want a multi-strike here to just draw it on. Playing on Naga is really good here. Like, getting Cetino out is pretty good because we can pop off with her a little bit soon. Let's draw first, ask questions later. Oh, you have those. That's great. Look at this, all of this draw. Next turn we can just blow these out. I should have buffed my hero power. Here we go. I mean, Prep Vessel is huge. But look at how cheap our spells are. We could actually just pop off early with the Lady Cetino. I feel like that's pretty good. But the deck is very similar. You don't run Need for Greed and not School Teacher. But I feel like it's way better to kind of play at lower ranks. Because usually in lower ranks you're gonna see more board, you're gonna see more paladins, you're gonna see more, yeah, like board-based stuff. Well, that's Big Boy Kurtrus. Man, this hand is so good to pop off with. I could cast 3 spells. Which means that I could clear his entire board. If I just predation this. I think I'm gonna do it. I could also just go Fel Barrage. Bomb, 2 Fel Barrage and nothing. I kind of want to put this in play. I mean, I'm gonna miss kind of one of my win cons. It's alright. And then we want to make sure that we hit here, right? Then it's gonna hit one of these. Then we go Fury. Get some chip damage in. Kinda nice. Remove the whole board. I'm a little scared of a Mr. Smite though. But we're gonna worry about that next turn. So hopefully he doesn't dredge the vessels. That could mean... Actually, if he dredges the vessels, we just go Fel Barrage, right? Yeah, looks like this is gonna be a long one. Now I kind of wanna... use all my spells. No, she's gonna stick for one turn, right? Just getting Big Boy Kurtrus out is huge. Now we have a strong board. He's gonna summon a Colossal, which means that we probably wanna draw a Dread Prison Glaive, but it's not gonna do that much. He's getting low though, so it's kind of fine, right? It feels like we're very ahead now. Ah, it's gonna tooth it. But that's 2 mana, 1 mana. Like, who even knows? Bell Barrage will deal 8. Draw, like, lowball this. 4. A lot. Do we ever lethal him here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we do. Do we? Wait, because I can't play this as well. 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Alright. Hope you're still here. I'm gonna show you the other deck. I have the code for the other deck on the video. But if you want to screenshot it or something, do it here. And give it a little look. It's just called Fel. Go. So you see, it's way more aggressive if you look at it. You still have that like early game Dread Prison Glaive, Fury, Vicious Slither Spear, and Battleworn Vanguard. Same with some cycling as well. Fossil Fanatic, super good. But you do run Spectral Sight, which is, you could probably go feed for Greed instead. If you want to, that's totally up to you. I have no idea if one is better than the other. Herald of Chaos, pretty good on board-based matches, right? The stats aren't amazing or anything. It's a pretty good tempo card. It also fills the purpose of making your predictions free. We really like. But then it's basically the same thing, except we also run Puffer Fist, and Puffer Fist might look underwhelming, but it's great to kind of like pop Divine Sheet, just get the perfect amount for a clear if you have like multi-strikes and stuff. Also chip some face damage as well as filling out your curve quite nicely. So this is kind of a little easier deck to play, which is good if you want to get into it. I feel like I did it in the right order. I played like 50, 60 or so games with this. Then I kind of transitioned into this one. Like, it's a little bit slower. It's more decision making because you do have like trades. And you don't need to run Viper, I just do it now. Like, you do have some trades, but you also have tool teachers that will let you discover a card. You kind of, if you want to study your cards a little bit, what is it, like a 3-cost card, to see which cards are like good to get from the Nagaling. There are definitely a ton. Like, you can get a lot of draw from it as well as lifesteal. Alright, slow Fel. But what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of just working to get 1,000 wins, because I haven't had this fun with a Demon Hunter deck in a long time. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of the old Death Rattle Demon Hunter, but I mean, I feel like that was a little bit like the best of a bad situation. I think this is legit one of the most fun decks that I've played in a while. It's like, it's aggro, it's facey, but it's not like in your face. Right, I want to keep Carrier here. I'm feeling this. Oh, this is like almost a full keep. This is a rogue, by the way. Gara, Naruto. I mean, this is so good, right? Feels a little suspicious to do a full keep like this, but what more can we ask for? Vicious Slither Spear on 1. Hero Power, hit. Equip Dread Prison Glaive. Maybe Multi-Strike on 4. If we can just hold Carrier, we can hold the coin and play Carrier on 5. Huge. But I mean, I get mad rogue vibes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I'm just gonna have to live in this rogue meta for a while. Have we played 1 warrior and 3 rogues? Oh, we played an actual mage and an actual druid. What am I saying? I mean, we played like 50% rogue. That's nothing in this meta. Oof. I was really close to get back into like Legend 1000. Of course. Oh! Literally disgusting. All right, we trade this then. Do alacrity. Hey man, no problems, dude. Hope you're gonna crush it on ladder with some Demon Hunter, dude. Definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah, swing by anytime you want. I always appreciate the support, dude. Why do we always get Zillag together with Carrier? And I saw Thread sounds fancy on Twitter. I saw some people talking about it on Twitter. And they were like, these cards, I always draw them together. And in my mind, I'm like, these players are noobs because they draw them together. But honestly, I do the same. Alright, man. Have a good night. But I just do the same. Like, this is, like, the hidden effect of this is like, it's a pack mule, right? You draw it and then you instantly draw the other one. Ugh. Go on fishing. I mean, I wish, like, this would be a perfect carrier if we didn't draw this. I mean, I guess it's gonna happen. Now we get to draw 2. Huge. Actually, might just want a Need for Greed. I mean, this poses like a low threat. Need for Greed, draw 3, dude. Woo! When you build a big Demon Hunter? Yeah, of course, never to be seen. I want to make, like, I was looking at it and I don't know why, but I was like looking at small demons. I was like, it would be so cool to make like a small Demon Hunter just because they're kind of this big Demon Hunter. Man, there ain't no good small demons. Demon Hunter is a little bare bones right now. I feel like this is the only thing we have. What's like the primary Demon Hunter in Wild? The best one. Is it like odd or even? I think you said something like that, right? One of them. Woo! Get a couple of cards out of our hand. If at least one of these stick, we're gonna be able to move this right. Odd or full aggro. Nice. Altruis is probably in aggro, right? Altruis is my favorite Hearthstone card of all time. I think it's so much fun. I think it's such a cool card. I know, like, I didn't play during the time when like it was omega broken. So I know that when I say that, it's gonna leave like a bad taste in people's mouth. But I don't know. He's so fun to use. It was when we had it in standard, like aggro Demon Hunter. It was like a very basic face deck with a combo on top, and I feel like that made the deck so much more like playable for a long time than just like a face hunter that's all about just chipping in damage until you win. It was nice to have like something else to focus on. Here 3/4. Every deck that goes aggro, they're the same as him but better. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the pit that Face Hunter has fallen into in this expansion. Whoa! Hit this! Huge! Wildfire. Hold on! I will only hit my minions. Yeah, greetings, dude. So.
I see you know how to survive.
I do. So he wants to counter this. But if it isn't a counter spell, it's gonna be bad. Yeah, that's a counter spell. I mean, he kind of lowballed it though. We have to get rid of this. I guess. I mean, Kurtrus is fine, right? I kind of overreacted. I got a little scared. Got a little spooked. We have the other multi-strike, but we don't have the other Dread Prison Glaive. Help! That thing will just eat me alive. Man, I wish I had another swing with this. Kurtrus gives me armor. Am I just dead? Maybe he doesn't have it. Whatever he's looking for. Puts me to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Too bad I'm not gonna deal 14 to him. That would be huge. I mean, I think he just kills me here. Rogues, man. Ugh. Feels so bad. Yeah, there it is. We gotta take it on the chin, though. I mean, I think, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think Trickster is a fun card. I like the art of it, and I like the effect. And I've been waiting for an opportunity to play it because it looks so bad when it came out. Like, I know everybody wanted to combo it with, like, Sprint and stuff like that. With Jackpot, it's way more fun. But, man, when you're not the rogue... and those dragons start coming out. Rune of the Archmage. Ugh. Actual mage. No. Actually not. He just bought the portrait. I mean, come to think of it, if you really want to think about it. This is my conspiracy, okay? This is why they took back Null. Listen closely. If they make Burgle Rogue the best deck in the game... people are gonna wanna buy more skins from the store. Like, they're gonna want all of them. Because Maestra can turn you into anything. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, it was like a weird null revert, right? Huh? Be too conspiratorial? No. I think, instead... actually, so this is what I think. If I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to the null buff, I know everybody loves to play Heat Rogue. I'm fine with it. I think that it would be way cooler, especially now together with Snapdragon, if they would have reverted the nerfs on what's it called? Like the Octobot. They would have reverted the nerfs to Octobot. I think that would have been better. It would have given Rogue more draw. It would have, like, you could make like some sort of battle cry Rogue instead, because it all kind of fits together with the guy who draws. I don't remember the names anymore. I want to coin this on 5. Chaos Strike to draw. That's why you always draw before you trade. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Now is the question. Do you ever coin Sigil of Alacrity? I think we actually do. To turn 5 or to not turn 5? I mean, to get that Alacrity is quite good. And on turn 4 we play School Teacher. On turn 5 we could play the other School Teacher. But I think we're just gonna chill her. I think I want to stick to the plan of coining her whenever I can. And if he doesn't have a board, it's gonna be really good. Have we even seen if this guy is a real mage or not? I don't remember. I didn't pay attention. I was talking conspiracy theories. It's a real mage, so he's gonna pop up next turn. Which is super duper scary. Maybe he's gonna brick it though. But I mean, Because you haven't really played anything, I suppose that he's gonna have it, right? What's up? Hope you're having a good night. I can't read your name, but you're very welcome in chat. Always nice to have people. Hope you're having a good time on ladder. Let's go for that Chaos Strike to cycle a little bit. Now we can actually kill this, which is probably the play. Yeah, next turn, like if he doesn't pop off too hard, I think even if he does, we're just gonna carry ya. Unless we find a Kurtrus, right? Kurtrus is super strong right now. I think we have gotten it. I think we have gotten him to 5 maybe. This is going hard. I'm gonna throw this on the bed because it keeps beeping at me. I kind of wish that I had another Dread Prison Glaive. But the thing is, we really need to remove this thing. Like, we can't let him do it again. So, there is a chance that we don't play Carrier here. Actually, should I have picked the Sigil of, like, Silence or whatever? Maybe that would have been the play. Maybe. I don't think the train is gonna stop here. I think it's going all out. I'm gonna play me Mage soon. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those decks that I can just jam all night long. Super cool. Not the best portrait though. I mean, I kind of want to get Kurtrus off the top. Because Carrier won't really do anything. This plus this. Here's this. I mean, my tentacles aren't taking anything with them. Could I get like a huge board clear here? I think this is like, I don't know. The thing is, I'm not surviving to this, right? Or maybe I am, I don't know. Because we could just Chaos Strike that one afterwards. On another turn. Right? Blows up half the board. I think it's gonna be smart and trade these now. But if he doesn't kill me, it's gonna be good, right? And we don't have any other school teachers, so we don't have any ways of healing, right? I mean, I wonder if he's gonna keep going, no? Like, ping this. Or if he has a spell, he could trade one and play another Naga. Yeah, because otherwise that would have hit this. No, dude, you never trade like that. Really?
Pick me.
Oh, explosive runes. If I play this, I'm just gonna die. Just want to keep cycling. Aight. At least, like, he's using a ton of minions to pop off even harder. But if it doesn't lead to, like, an ignite or something, like, it's okay. My god. Just death. So if I play this, I'm gonna have 1 more HP. That's not enough. I can't really throw anything into this. I think Kurtrus is like my saving grace here. There he is. Does Kurtrus actually save me? What I'm thinking is this. If they snipe every single minion, I'm gonna have a better board. But I don't think that's gonna happen. If this is an elemental, I'm just gonna nope out. It's not. It's 1 explosive and probably like a counter spell. It's a good thing that this guy didn't pick Build a Snowman and stuff. But if I can stabilize here, keep my HP up a little bit, not get fireballed in the face, I think we have a fair shot. How has the games been going? Give it a little look. Whoa! Wait a minute. We started here. We've gotten 3, lost 5. We've won 5, lost 3. Can't believe it. Good. Wait. This is a mine rogue, right? 100%. It's a good vanguard. I think if we just rush him down quickly, we'll win. Maybe school teachers, they have to discover... Oh, this is super good. I think we actually always go for Vicious Slither Spear. Then we go Battle-Worn Vanguard and Coin Hero Power on 2. No? What is this? Actually, this might be a Dread Prison Glaive together with Vicious Slither Spear. We're gonna run out, like, our weapon is gonna run out very quick. But we need to equip it now. I feel like we might as well. And then hope that he doesn't tooth me. But I mean, we're just dumping our hand right away. It's a little scary, to be honest. Here we go. I don't know what I was thinking while I was BMing so hard. Yep. They always tooth it. But at least he won't have tooth for the Battle-Worn Vanguard, which he never would have. Anyways, because, you know, you want to get the discovery from it. So this guy, I think this guy is going to be some weird, like, burn rogue. Because I kind of see, like, I see a lot of Burgle stuff, right? The Pirate. And Tooth of Nefarian. Tooth of Nefarian could mean like hardcore burn. I know that some people have experience with it. But it just doesn't run Maestra. It's just a Giga Chad who don't wanna reduce null. Or did he forget to put it in? A nice Chaos Strike. We actually really want it here. And it's alright that we have used all of our swings, but we just have to be a little careful with the Dread Prison Glaive right now. Like Dread Prison Glaive to get through whatever he got. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the Trickster. Maybe not. Maybe he has a dry hand. Parlay, like this guy's... Yeah, take that shit. I'm never using it anyways. What was that though? Looked like a Demon Hunter card for like a second. Is it? What was it? Okay, dealt a lot of damage. Ah, toppled the... Ah, it's the new card. You picked a 5-cost card, which might have been a null. Which is weird to begin with. If he runs nulls and not Maestra. If I lose to a non-Maestra rogue. Getting the game. I don't know. Hopefully not, right? If I want to keep my pride. Maybe. The bug that made it not work. We're 2 turns off Kurtrus. Maybe I should have equipped my Dread Prison Glaive here. But I'm not completely sure when I want to swing with it now. Because I've already used the other one. And we haven't seen a single like multi-strike and fury and stuff like that. This guy's card back is literally fire. It's really cool. Really cool on rogue. He puts this in his deck, right? Still have Carrier in the deck? Yeah. I mean, he has my Carrier in the deck now. Because he stole it before. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Carrier has done 0 favors for me. Oh my god, like... He never works. Should have equipped this, right? We have to get the value from this. Go. What's up, by the way? Cold vids. you're having a nice night or evening or whatever it is where you're from. For me, it's like early in the night. Cozy, it's raining outside, chilling, play some Demon Hunter. But man, it's a good thing that this guy stole my carrier with Parlay. Like, we're up against the most scuffed rogue ever. Will this guy just let me do this to him? Like, buff this up and kill this? No? We're definitely going for Kurtrus here. Dude, I think minus the carrier is the way, dude. 100%. Do it like this. Save the HP on this. Has it been working for you? It's been working great for me. I'm kind of like... my stats are pretty good with it. I actually went on an 11 game win streak yesterday, which I can't stop bragging about because like that literally never happens to me. Not in like this high legend, at least. But how is the deck been working out for you, dude? Like, I'm totally in love with it. I'm sold on this. I know that. I know that. I really think that I will hit 1,000 wins with Demon Hunter using this deck. 2. Alright, good thing that I kept the health, right? Okay. No! Keep stealing my minions. Right, we're one off playing Jace. One turn off, but honestly, we haven't played any Felspell. On a 7-win win streak? Huge. So this... we can hero power a lot here. See, how do we want to work? How do we want to do this first, though? This, if we hit this thing, it's gonna get to 5. I think it might be better. 5 goes down to 3. Then I can hit here like this. Instead of going for like the big swing. We get some value out of the blade. Maybe I add lethal somewhere in there. Yo, what's up? Arif? Hope you're having a good night, dude. Nice to see you here. You're in Diamond 1? My god, dude. You're getting close to Legend? Are you on EU? Did I watch my back? Been a long time since I was recognized, man. I'm a washed up content creator. No, it's always fun to get recognized on ladder. I get like super flattered. Started to say, yeah. I was just. It's like when you're a kid, somebody has a weird ass name in school. I'm not saying that you have a weird ass name, but when somebody has a weird ass name in school and the substitute teacher looks at the list, they kind of just mumble something out. But I mean, I'm super bad at reading names. I'm North America, alright. I'm super bad at reading names. I never thought so. Like before I started streaming, I was like, I can't believe how many streamers mispronounce names all the time. They mispronounce my name. How is that possible? Man, it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible to read people's names. I just went for it. I was like, Arif. I hope it's alright that I call you Arif. It works for me. I think I kind of like this, but let's keep the Dread Prison Glaive. Actually, like, it's a pretty good full keep, right? It's a pretty good full keep. Like, school teacher is good on 4. This is good on 5 with the coin. But that means that if I don't mulligan for my like super strong cards, it means that I will never see them, or that they're gonna show up in the worst possible location. No, they didn't. They showed up when I wanted them to. Okay. How do we want to do this? Exactly. I think I see the line. I think we want to go Demon Claws here. No, I actually don't. If I hit this, then I can only pump 1 damage. If I play both, if I play this and this next turn, then I'm not getting value from Battleworn Vanguard. But I kind of want to kill this. Maybe I should have just gone for... Maybe I should have just gone for the development. But I'm not sure. I feel like we don't need to be so fast against Mage. Hopefully it doesn't have a pop-up on turn 5. Like, the last 2 games against the Mage has been, like, a real struggle. Mage viable. Just wanna control warrior. Yeah, so the thing with control warrior is that, like, it's so insanely good that I don't think that there's any idea of kind of playing around it. I feel like you just like ignore it and play whatever you want. I feel like that's way better now because honestly, not even the counters counter it anymore. Like, there's a new elemental build that runs like the 8, like the dredge and gain 8 armor elemental. It's just so huge, you can't really do anything about it. So I feel like if you want to play mage, go ahead, right? There's gonna be more rogues out, and mage is actually quite good against rogue. I also took out both greeds. Feel like, yeah, enough card draw. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You don't need need for greed. I'm not sure about it either. Better to concede than wait 10 minutes a match. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Like, it's not gonna be like this forever. We might as well just kind of play what we like, unless you're like ultra competitive. Then I think there might be some merits to. Oh, how do we do this? How do we do this? We can't get through this. Kind of want to swing. And this draws us stuff. Maybe we just go for the Omega development. But now we can't coin this on 5. This feels rough. But now we get value and we also get a board. Yeah. Kind of, and I know, like, honestly, like, I know it's not fun to play against Warrior. I don't think so either. But to be on, like, if I want to look at my anecdotal stats, this is what it looks like. So Warrior, it's not like that many warriors. For me, at least, not as many warriors as it feels like. I think there is like another class somewhere in this pie chart that sees more play. That 50% rogue. It's a lot. It's a lot of rogues. It's a good thing that we didn't see any like pop-off candidates. I don't want to go multi-strike now, but it's not that good. Multi-strike and Fel clears the entire board. This is such like, School Teacher is good, but it's like not good enough. Could do it like this. That's. Don't need to barrage if we don't want to. Better to develop a vicious slither spear. I should have played it first to increase its attack, but it's. I don't think it's gonna be rushing anything into this, so it doesn't really matter. But honestly, I think depending on where you are, I think the meta is really good. It's just that I'm kind of in a higher legend tier than I usually am. I'm usually at like 4k, which is if you don't really care about tryharding too much and you just wanna have fun. I feel like 4k is like the sweet spot. It's not just one. It's not just the best deck. It's a lot more diversity, which I really like. Fury. Like, I kind of want to develop this, that's the thing. But I also... He's gonna pop off next turn, right? But then we have Kurtrus to answer it. I kind of want to get rid of this. But is it too weak is the question. Like maybe we just let this sit. Develop our own school teacher. I mean, if we're really lucky. No, I think we want to keep it clear. So if he doesn't develop next turn, we could play Carrier instead. This is like the floating mana. Horrible play, but it's alright. At least we have a plan for it, right? So if he develops, we go Kurtrus. Hopefully get rid of the worst, like the Siren and stuff like that. If he doesn't, and if he has like an empty board, something like this, we just go Carrier and hope. Like we pray that we don't draw the Zillag, but they kind of come in a package, right? One always summons the other. Like no matter how you play this, if you don't draw Zillag, you're gonna like get it, and you're gonna get that Zillag, which is like that's a rarity. All right, good. This is like the best carrier board ever. So no Zillag, please. 100%. All right. Thank you so much. Feels good. As always. Zillag every day. Garbage. Absolutely garbage card. I'm gonna be honest. Like this card sucks so much. Man, what are we putting in instead of this? Yeah, like. Yeah. But it's like, this is not the first time. It's not the second time. It's not the third time. It's every time. Alright. You're done? I mean, this card. Like, she's gonna turn to dust soon. 100%. Alright. Is it better not to hit? It's alright. That's actually okay. I didn't think about the explosive, but 100% okay. Alright. Like, I don't even know what to say. And I even put this as like the thumbnail for my video on it. Shameful. Disgusting. Ugh. And like people were talking about it too. They were like, you always draw them together. In my mind, I was like, those people, they're noobs. I never draw them. But like, in this card's defense though, it's better, it works better off stream. It works way better off stream for some reason. We never tempo this. I don't even want to show that I have it. I'm ashamed. Predation. We should play this first before we start like hero powering up. Maybe that's another explosive. Wanna take Chaos Strike? Hopefully it's not armor. We're gonna get rid of all the armor. What, like, these will deal 4. We're gonna get rid of the armor. And I think I prefer to go Alacrity here. Because we need some draw for next turn. Like this will draw. We get to draw 2 cards in the beginning. We haven't seen a single pop-up though. So it's good. Like Mage. Mage is a real struggle. What are we gonna see now? More armor, I suppose. Right? It was the only frost spell that he played. And the other deal 6, right? He can deal 6 to this. At least I'm not taking face damage. Or I just sack this. We could potentially kill him. Depending on what we get. So hopefully like my draw will get me a bunch of Fel spells. And then I can kind of curve into a Jace. What I'm really concerned about though is the 1/5 Taunt Naga. I don't want to see that. It's gonna be hard to go through it. I'm gonna need a couple of very specific cards for it, like Dread Prison Glaive. And if I have another, yeah, I have one more multi-strike. He's gonna get 8. Good thing getting all of these. Oh, that's super good. So do we ever take 6 in the face here? I feel like we do. So Lady Sathino, please. Or like take 5 or whatever it is. Another Electrity. I don't even think we play the school teacher here. So we're gonna let him deal face damage to me because I don't care. I just want to cycle and find Jace. What we could do, we could play this, but that means that we're not drawing next turn.
Any questions?
Make sure to get the other hit in to remove all of the armor. Play this. I guess we could have played Slither Spear, but nah. And how close are we actually? 9. Save the predations. We could play them on the Jace turn. Predation, Jace, predation again. If we get to that point. And also the predations are really good for dealing with the taunt, right? Does he ever get 8 more armor? I mean, 8 more armor isn't that big of a deal. Like, it's not that big of a deal. People aren't playing the hero power variant of this anymore, which is interesting, because I still think it's better. Can we kill him without hitting him? This into a predation kills him. Oh, it wasn't even. It wasn't even armor. But if it would have been armor, that would have been a really good play. Like, that was a good play. All right, I have one more game in me before I have to say goodnight to the goodnight moon. Such a fun deck. I'm just addicted to it, like big time. So much fun. I don't even want to stop playing it. Just like I have to. I don't know. What's the next video? I'm thinking about starting to practice Shaman. It's a cool, like, it's a cool deck. Or like high roll rogue.
I alone will shield my people.
Yeah, probably. Like, so the only reason why I kind of went, where I went was because I just wanted to play around the armor. What's up, out of it? Very nice finish. Yeah, that was a good one, right? Let's keep this carry. See, you can do us justice once. But yeah, it was probably worth to trade the Viper. I mean, we had a lot of charge for Jace, right? We played a lot of Fel spells that turn before, but I'm not sure if we would have hit lethal. Like, he had 8+9. They had a lot of health. I don't think we would have made it there, not even with the predations. Maybe. Super good to have the coin here. We're basically never killing this. If we equip the Dread Prison Glaive here, gonna wanna find. Are we gonna have to top deck like a multi-strike? I think it's better to trade here. Like, we could still go off next turn if we find something. I would like to find my own Naga and then do the predation, right? So, what I want to do whenever I get the carrier is you want to get her out as quickly as possible. Like, no memes. You always draw Zillag. So, if you can play it on her on 5, you play her on 5. Like, you have to. We could coin the predation, but never. I think we got a very slow hand, but we're gonna have to do something soon though. So probably school teacher next turn, unless I top deck something amazing. And that can give us like, I mean, school teacher can give us some really good stuff. Could give us another predation. We could actually just play the predation if we don't want to use the coin. It can give us predation. It can give us life steal. It's like Chaos Leech and whatever the other one is called. We're getting low. Right, that's actually quite nice. I'm not coining, like, I'm not coining anything else than Carrier. But we're getting quite low. Getting for a lot. It's also kind of low. We have way more cards in hand. By way more, I mean 1. I mean the exact same number except for the coin. I don't know. Next turn has to be school teacher. Like, we were kind of slow to go off here. No. I don't wanna coin. I don't wanna have to coin to remove this. Can I get something with just like that curves out? Can I get a minion? Fel Barrage is quite nice. Fel Barrage is quite nice. And do I let him draw more? I think we can. I mean, it's a dangerous play. With Rush, that's actually good against a Demon Hunter, right? Multi-strike is better. Forgot. Super good. Big brain. Just because I don't want to give him more value. Like, it just gives him opportunities to get, like, Fel Barrages and, like, stuff to kill Carrier. Are you guys ready? Can we see some Zillags? We're getting Zillagged. Maybe just counters our Carrier with Carrier. That could work for him. But maybe they're nice. Doesn't snipe me. Woo! We're gonna take a lot of damage here. 10. Might be dead next turn. But like, we're gonna be down to 10. Gonna be down to 10. Gonna be down to like 5. Oh lord. Carrier, do your thing. So there is a very small chance that he doesn't kill me. 1, he could have Kurtrus. 2, I don't die to Fel Barrage, which is nice. He's gonna need 2 Chaos Strikes, or 1 Chaos Strike and Predation. He could have 2 Predations and a Naga to enable both, or just play both. He doesn't even need the Naga activation. I mean, this is a close match. It feels like he has just, like, loaded in a ton of damage in my face. And I haven't done anything, but he's pretty low. Like, this is just instant 8 damage. Kind of has to take a trade like this. I want to find my Kurtrus. He has to hit one of these, right? I think we're pretty dead, though. We have to do 14. Do we ever have lethal here? 1, 2, 3. This comes out together with this. Nothing. Multi-strike, that's 2. See, honestly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I mean, we almost have it, but not quite. We're very close. So maybe we don't play Lady Sethino. We could try to get lifesteal from this. Should we try to high roll him? I don't think there's a way. I mean, this is like the safe play. Very close. 1 off. Hopefully it doesn't have it. as I said before, like, there's a big chance. Now this is 2. No, like to Fury, Hero Power. Like, if he has something with Rush. I mean, we could have gone for, like, try to discover... Yeah. Wait, maybe he doesn't have me. Like, that's 2. And he can't Rush again. Unless you drew it with a discount. Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, that's about it. Alright. We had a good run. That was an exciting game though. We had him at 1. But that has to be everything for tonight, man. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It was a ton of fun. You guys know what to do. Like the stream, subscribe if you're new. And I'm gonna see you guys on Sunday because I have a ton of stuff to do. But I'm always excited. We have a new video coming out on Monday. So yeah, sub to the channel and everything. And thank you guys so much for coming.